Hi, my name is Samuel James Price, and every single day I bring you the news on my YouTube channel. I'm the Crypto Lifer, and together we make the Crypto Lifer Show with the lifers who watch the show. It's an amazing experience and community, and I give you news in cryptocurrency, Web3, fintech, and more. Let's break down to see what's happening today in the world. Bitcoin dominance hits its highest point in over 2 years. That's a big deal, right? That's got to get you going. Bitcoin dominance in the crypto market has increased over 49%, marking its highest point in more than 2 years, according to blockchain's data. Bitcoin's dominance has experienced a steady rise, moving from approximately 38 at the start of the year to reach 48.5 on October 21st, marking the highest year. I have a higher Bitcoin dominance than that, to be honest, on my chart. On my Bitcoin dominance, I believe we're into the 54s. So I don't know why their level is lower than mine, but we'll figure that out, I guess, at another time. If I look at it, we're at 50. When were we at 54? I have a pretty good memory. 52.36. We went to a high of 52.73. But yeah, I remember us being well above 50 for Bitcoin dominance. And you can see Bitcoin dominance, we go over a lot on the channel, at least a few times a week, sometimes every single day. Last week or two, last week I didn't go over it as much because we're looking at the DXY. What we're looking for is for this to pull back on the daily, which it looks like it can, come back to the 21. This is a really good sign that we can get some altcoin action. So Bitcoin dominance comes, look, then it's going to cup and handle. Bitcoin goes sideways, and then we are going to the moon. Clearly, Bitcoin is going to somewhere at 56% in dominance. So that's going to continue, in my humble opinion. A new EIP aims to revamp the tokenized vault stamps for RWAs. If EIP 7540 passes, protocols that have asynchronous workflows can benefit from yield-bearing vaults. What does that mean? A new Ethereum improvement proposal, EIP, okay? So it's just a simple word of saying an Ethereum improvement proposal aims to introduce asynchronous deposit and redemption flows as an extension to existing ERC-20 4626 tokenized vault standard. ERC-20 4626 itself is a standard designed to introduce parameters for yield-bearing vaults. These vaults are smart contract platforms that execute strategies providing rewards for the token depositor. The standard, though, is designed to ensure the vaults are atomic, meaning that swaps have a deposit and redemption limit. Another way to explain atomic vaults would be all or nothing. If X happens, Y must happen at the same time. In an interview with Block Rewards, Assad Khan, a DeFi politician at Centrifuge, explains that with atomic transactions, a user who deposited something to lend immediately receives a token that represents what they share. EIP 7540, in instance, would ensure that asynchronous deposits and redemption flows are possible. Hey, that could add to DeFi just being quicker and better, and it's definitely good for Ethereum, and it's going to help Ethereum move faster, which is something that it desperately needs. Why crypto companies are flocking to Ireland ahead of MICA. Coinbase and Gemini have made the country one of its strategic locations 5 years after Ireland's government launched an innovation hub. Hey, I love it, man. Ireland continues to be an attractive destination for crypto companies, with Coinbase becoming the latest to bolster its presence there. Various companies in the segment have been expanding into European Union ahead of the implementation of the Markets in Crypto Assets regulation. Under MICA passed in April, crypto asset service providers that seek to serve EU clients must gain license from national authorities. The regulatory framework expects to go into effect for such entities at the end of 2024. Coinbase chose Ireland in its EU MiCA hub due to the country's supportive political environment for fintech companies and its globally respected regulator, the exchange said on Thursday. This is a good sign. I'm Irish. I like Ireland, my motherland. Good to see Ireland stepping up and making it a place. Maybe the U.S. could learn. There's a lot of Irish here. Maybe the U.S. could learn and kind of step their game up as well.